Everybody say that communication is such an important thing in a relationship that everybody needs to learn how to communicate. We need to communicate, we need to communicate. But yet, we still hear people saying that they don't feel understood, right? Have you ever heard someone saying that I don't feel like my wife will understand me? I don't feel like my husband will understand me. I don't feel like my boss will understand me. I don't feel like my colleague will understand me. People just don't get me. I'm different. I'm a weird introvert. People just don't get me. I'm a different person, right? I'm alone, right? I'm only the only kind. I am like just unique, right? But what they're also saying is not just that people don't understand them. It's also that they don't want to feel judged when they express themselves. Because nobody wants to be in front of someone and tell them their story and the person be like, yeah, you did wrong. No, we don't want you to make the wrong impression about yourself, right? We don't want you to make conclusion on things that you don't understand. I don't like that. I don't know if you like it, but I don't like it when people make, conclusions something that they don't even know what it is, right? And but by saying that, what I mean is that the key to communication is listening, active listening. Most of the time, when we are talking to people, we don't listen to understand. We listen to talk because we have our mind already full of stuff that we want to share, and we don't even get to understand and listen to what the person is saying. And you end up in the place where someone starts saying, "Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk to that person. They just, make conclusions, stuff like that." So you don't want to do that. So that is the reason why I'm here. I want to share some tips and techniques on how I communicate with people. I'm not an expert. I'm still, working on this, and I just want to share with you. Maybe it's gonna help you. So the first tips is when someone comes to you to ask you a question, all right, or an advice, it's because the person trusts you. It's because the person has considered you as being like someone they can, talk to, right? They value you. That's the reason why they come to you. What you want to do is you want to relate to the person as fast as possible. So that's the first tips. Relate to the person as fast as possible. So when someone tell you, "Oh, I'm stressed," you don't want to say, "Oh yeah, America is stressed, life is..." No. You want to say, "Yeah, man, I've also been feeling stressed, man. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, living here is just crazy. But what happened, man? Or what happened, girl?" Right? You relate to the person, then you ask questions. So what it means that you are showing vulnerability, you are showing that you look like that person, right? That you're actually going through the same thing as the person. That way now they feel like, "Oh, this person is just like me. Now I can relate to someone else." So it will give them the option to trust you. And as you're listening, right? As you're listening, don't say anything. Don't say anything, because if you say something, it may mess up the entire conversation, and it will result that you will not even have the rest of the story. So don't make a conclusion, right? Allow yourself to experience something new as you're talking to the person. So the second tips will be, as the person is telling you their story or what happened to them, I want you to ask questions. Not hard questions, but questions that will help them explain more on what happened, right? It will be something like, "So you stress. So do you feel like your job is not the right job for you?" Right? You ask something like that, and then they can give you more information, right? And as they're giving you more information, you want to ask, "Do you feel like this? Do you feel like people don't value you?" Depending on the conversation that you're having with someone, you always want to go by the feeling, not just by the word that they're saying, right? Because someone may say stress. Yes, stress could mean a lot of things, a million of stuff, right? But you want to go by the feeling. Like, why are they feeling the way they feel? I don't know if you get what I'm saying, right? So you want to go by the feeling, by asking those questions so they can, give you something, explain you more about what they're going through. These two tips can help you increase even the trust that you have with people. These tips can help you communicate better with your children, with your wife, with your colleague, just by listening, relating, and asking questions that can help them explain themselves even more. So if you just do that, you will see a change. So this is all I had to share with you. And if you like what you heard, I want you to like the video, share it, share it of course, and then leave a comment, right? An opinion, an idea, or if you want us to talk, a little more about this type of subject, let us know, and we'll be glad to, release this type of video. And until I see you next time, God bless you and stay safe.